This is Scotty Reed for Black Talk Media Project, Black Talk Radio Network, and in this video we are going to cover post-production of your radio program. Of course, you want to save it. Sam Broadcaster is what I use and what many of you might use as well. But most good programs enable you to record your show. There's also Audacity that you can run while you're doing a show if the software you're using doesn't record MP3 for you. And so again, this is dealing with post-production. Now, I do have a stream to where copyrighted music is covered, but I do not want copyrighted music in my podcast, okay? And so I've already edited out any copyrighted music out of my podcast. So when I upload it to the service that I use, it'll be no issue with copyrighted music, okay? Now, so I've already edited that out to save you, some time in this video, but I'm going to walk you through all the steps of what I go through when I'm doing post-production for my program. And this is for the program that we did tonight on March 14th, 2012. Now, another thing that once you edit out everything, and Audacity is a free piece of software you can download on the internet, you do need to add the MP3 lame encoder, and Audacity's website will tell you how to do all of that. All right, so next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and edit all, and I'm going to click on normalize. Now I went to effect and I'm going to normalize. What normalize does is it's going to remove any DC offset, center on 0.0 vertically, and normalize maximum amplitude to a negative 3.0 decibels. And I'm telling it to normalize stereo channels independently because this was recorded in stereo. All right, and a negative 3 decibel is acceptable level even when you're doing a live show, and of course for your podcast, so it's not too loud. Okay, then you just simply hit OK. It only takes it. Now this is a 2-hour program, and this is the newest edition of Audacity, and I'll tell you, it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. Now I may have to pause the video when I turn it into the finalized MP3, because this is a 2-hour program. It's going to take some time, but it doesn't take long to do your post-production, and that's just one of the benefits of taking the extra step to do this type of work, because you own all the rights to your podcast. If you release a stream through the Black Talk Media Project, a shoutcast stream to do your live program, all you're doing is leasing that stream. We don't own, or nor do we claim to own, any of your content. And if you read the fine print on many of these different platforms that allow you to do online radio, it says that if you make something on their platform, that they own it in part. And so now it has finished normalizing. As you can see, that didn't take that long. Okay, it's taking a little bit for it to go ahead. It's saying it's not responding. There it goes. It just takes a little bit. All right, so now the tracks have been normalized. None of the sound be higher than negative 3.0 decibels. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to export it. Let me back up. Go to File, go to Export, and let me go ahead and choose the file that you want to save it to. And then you name the file. I'm going to leave the date of the file in there. And then add Black Talk Radio News. Hit save. Now these are your ID3 tags. Now, for example, if you're going to play copyrighted music legally, you need to fill in all of this information so that the server can record how many people heard the copyrighted music that you played for your, to pay your royalties and everything. And again, we can help you get a stream that covers music royalties. You can get it for about $30 a month, and we'll help you with that. So I'm the artist. This isn't a song, of course. This is my podcast. But if I uploaded to different platforms, I wanted to be able to read that information. And, it's marking the file as me being the owner. So I'm the artist, put in my show, Black Talk Radio News with Scotty Reed. The track title tonight was Ending the Drug War with, and that was Terry something. I'm going to need to open up Google Chrome anyway. Let me go ahead and get that information. I don't even remember the guy's name. That's a shame. Terry Nelson, that was his name, with Terry Nelson. Okay, and I don't need to put in all of that, but I'll put in a date, which is, we'll put the year 2012. All right, and the genre, which is talk. Okay. Then I just simply hit OK. Let me go ahead and set that OK. Now it's going to save it. It's saying it's going to take about 5 minutes. So I'm going to pause the video here, and when it's finished, we'll go into uploading it to the free service that I use. I try to keep everything as cost effective as possible. You could go out and purchase a podcasting host, but when there's stuff out there for free, why do that? It just keeps your costs lower, and it also helps you in finding new audiences by uploading it to platforms that allow you to upload your podcast too. And then you could take the media player from there if you choose, and then go ahead and post it to your profile on Black Talk Radio Network or on your blog. And I'm actually show you some of that in this video. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to take you through the entire process from start to beginning for post-production. And we'll be back. I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back after this is finished. Alright, the video, Audacity is done saving the file, so I can go ahead and I can close that, hit exit. Now the next thing I want to do, I use TalkShoe. TalkShoe is a free platform. I don't have to pay for them to host my podcast, and it also provides me with stats of how many people are listening to the podcast. I don't use it for live programs. I just use it for my podcast. People find it on this network. Then it also has these tools, a RSS feed. I could post it on iTunes if I chose to. I chose not to. Not yet. I may submit my podcast to iTunes through my blog, which I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Now, I've logged into my TalkShoe account. Now I want to create and upload an episode. I don't want to schedule an episode because I'm not broadcasting on their platform. I'm creating and uploading a podcast. So you create, hit that button. You have to backdate it. I'll just backdate it to 2 hours ago when I did the program. And I'll just go ahead and put in my same titles. And let me actually just go ahead so I can get the other information. So this is Ending the Drug War with Terry Nelson. Go ahead and type that in. Copy and paste it. Go ahead and get some information. I could post all of it there, but I'm not going to. Okay, now I want to go ahead and find the file and upload it. So because I made my ID 3 tags, you can see it showing up here. So let's find that Ending the Drug War with Terry Nelson. Then we just hit upload recording. It usually takes anywhere from about 5 to 10 minutes. Remember, this is a 2-hour podcast that I'm actually uploading. So I'm going to pause the video and then we'll come back once this is done. Okay, as you can see, it's done. That took about 7-8 minutes, 2-hour program. Then you just click back to call series. Sometimes it'll post right away, sometimes it won't. It just depends on how fast their servers process the information. Now, while that's doing that, I'm going to go to my blog. Outside of the Black Talk Radio Network, I also maintain a blog for all our podcasts. And so I'm just going to create a new podcast. Go ahead and put the same information in. And I like using Blogger. It's also owned by the same people who own Google. It's owned by Google, I should say. And Google, has AdSense, and that's a source of revenue for people, for their websites and their blogs. And I have this. It also goes into my feed, and, we don't get a whole lot of money from it, but we get some money from it. Every little bit helps is what I say. Let me go back and copy some of this information. And sometimes I copy it, depending upon the editor I'm working with, I'll copy it to Notepad first to strip it of any kind of invisible tags it may put in, but I really don't need to do that on Blogger because I got it in edit HTML. If I hit compose, then yeah, I would want to strip it, but I want to put it in code and then paste the information. Go ahead and put some spaces in here. Let's go ahead and add this guy's picture, insert image. Let's see, should be down here. I think I just passed it. Wait a minute. Let's see, Terry. Should be in the T's, unless it was under something else. Let's find it, Terry Nelson. What is that under? Sure, I just overlooked it because I know it's been uploaded, and there it is. I just overlooked it. Alright, and I want it to be to the left with the text to the right of it. I want it to be a medium image. Then you just upload the image, and what I like about Blogger is free. Takes me nothing but time, and as more people subscribe to the blog or visit the blog, it generates money. It's always good for visitors to click on Google ads. All right, it's not costing you anything, but it is providing a revenue source for media producers. So anytime you visit someone's website, always good to click on any ads that they have. Okay, so now let's go back to TalkShoe. We'll refresh it and see if it has posted the podcast, and it has. So now what I'm going to do is I'm setting this up to embed the podcast into this blog. That is what these enclosure links are for. Now I'm going to explain what I'm doing in just a second. I'm putting in tracking code because I use another free service called PodTrack that also provides another independent way for me to track, how many people are subscribing to the blog or listening to the podcast, and it provides a free media player. So I just, You'll get this from your free account on podtrac.com. That's what you want to put in. Then you want to go back to and get the link of where that file is hosted. You post it in here. Take off that HTTP semicolon / we got that at the beginning, so now it's ready. As you can see now, it is reading that as an audio file, and it'll be embedded in the in the blog. Well, not in the blog, but in the blog feed. People will be able to listen to it, and I'll show you that. And I could label it, and so we're just going to go ahead and post it. Now let's take a view at it, take a look at it rather. Now this is the free media player I was talking about, that I could post anywhere I want to. Well, anywhere that takes script. This sort of script does not work on our website. Well, it would on this side, but not here. Okay, it won't work there. So anyway, now we're going to go to PodTrac. We're not done just yet, so let's go ahead and hit edit, show enclosure link. We actually didn't need to show that, but that's okay. Now let's go to PodTrac. Go ahead and log in. I'm a publisher, so these are all the different shows I've submitted to them. I'm managing some. I only produce a couple. I no longer do that show, but let's see. Go to customizable player. Even though it's not showing the latest episode, it should show. When I go to customizable player, then click on customize your PodTrac player. And it still hasn't showed up yet. Let's see if we can update it. Okay, I know what we should do. We'll go to, since we use Blogger, we can go to FeedBurner and ping it. So we can go to feedburner.com. feedburner.google.com, because we also have it submitted to FeedBurner. And I forgot that. It looks like it's already pinged it, because I saved that in my bookmarks. To when I click on it, it's going to ping my blog. But just to make sure, it's saying that it was an error. So you could just refresh, or wait a minute or two. Sometimes it doesn't take that long. Then ping it. As you can see, it's successfully pinged. Now let's go out of player. We should have done that first, but now you know. We don't need that anymore. Okay. Let's just click on customizable player again. Still hasn't updated yet. Just refresh the screen. Alright, now it may take a minute or two for this to update, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video again. Okay, it should have posted by now, and as you can see, the most recent episode that is in my blog's RSS feed has populated in the PodTrac feed. And I'll make a separate video on how to add a player to PodTrac, but most of this stuff is self-explanatory. But you know, I will make the videos for those who are technology challenged, to help them with their learning curve. Okay, so I'm going to choose this as a single episode, a pop-up player, set it on auto start, and choose the color. Now I'm going to take this script, go back to Blogger and the podcast, go to edit HTML, and then post the script where I want the play button to be. Now, as you can see, it's there, and person clicks on that.
Hi, this is Russell Campbell, veteran of the Civil Rights Movement.
And it starts playing. And again, you can also get script that will post this player that holds all your podcasts into it. Okay, now, still not done yet. This again is a full video on post-production. Now what I want to do is, I want to go back. Well, actually, I'm starting to do it a different way. So I'm done with Blogger now, and I'm done with Podtrac. Well, actually, I'm not done with Blogger. Let me go back to Blogger. Okay, because I'm going to need this code in just a minute. Now, what I want to do now is go to another free resource. Go to Podbean. And they have a free embeddable MP3 flash player. And I'm going to create a new playlist. And I have an account on Podbean. This is a podcast hosting site. They allow you so many megabytes for free. I think it's something like 100 megabytes, but that's not a lot. And so I choose to use TalkShoe until TalkShoe is no longer available. And then I will go somewhere else and pay to host my podcast. That'll give me more tools. Create playlists. So I clicked on that. I want the single player. Hit continue. Now I'm going to put the title of the program in there. And that URL. Still not done with this URL. I'm going to click this to auto start. I'm going to hit continue. Now it's going to give me the code. Now I just grab this code. Now I'm going back to the post that we used to promote the program, because this was sent out to a whole bunch of people. Okay, this was sent out over Twitter. This again, we had the share tools on our network, and so they may not have seen this in time for the live show, but they may check it later. So I'm gonna edit event. Now, instead of them pushing this to go to my broadcast page, I'm just simply going to delete that. I'm going to go to HTML mode. And now what I want to do is post that code in there. Take it off of HTML. Go down here. Make sure it's where I want it to be. Then I'm going to click save. And this is a permanent listing. This is never going to go away as long as this network is online. And so sometimes the flash doesn't show up. And I just have to hit refresh. Now when somebody comes to this page, it'll automatically start. And because I have this code in here, it is going to be tracked by Podtrac, as the name implies. Okay, and so now one thing I forgot to do, I also want to allow them to be able to download the MP3 to their individual player. So I could put something like, let's say, we'll put something like right click to download MP3. Highlight it, make it bold, then put a link there. So let me go back here, grab that code again, so that when they do download it, it will be tracked. Okay, that's pretty much it. Hit save, and I've exceeded by 106 the maximum 4,000 characters allowed. So that means I got to strip something out of here. So I'll just take this out. see, that should have been enough. See if it'll take it. And it took it. Okay. So just refresh it.
Hi, this is Russell Campbell.
Okay, now I'm done with all of my post-production. Sometimes I might go to my featured show page and post something, but I'm not. So now if somebody goes to that or they see that listed as the week's top content in this field, they click on it. The podcast is there. It'll automatically start. And also, now the other thing is, let me go to my profile page. If somebody comes to my profile page, you know, there they could play the archives from the PodTrack player. I've also taken the RSS feed from here by just right-clicking on RSS feed, copy link. And then we have on Black Talk Radio Network where you can embed like your podcast or RSS feed. And so I've already done that. You know, I just put the title there, then put that link right there that I copied, that feed link, and hit save. Now, when a person comes to my Black Talk Radio Network page, there it is. You can customize your page how you want it. So I think that's it. That's pretty much for post-production and creating your podcast and using free tools to not only track your distribution, but also to increase your reach on the internet. Oh, the last thing I said I wanted to show you, let's go ahead. What it will look like for a person who subscribes to your blog through a RSS feed reader. As you can see here, they can subscribe through all of these different podcatchers and stuff, and so you know that's just increasing your reach. And there, where I had put the code for the what was it called? Let's go back. Enclosure, yeah, enclosure link. Now somebody clicks on that in their feed reader.
Hi, this is Russell Campbell, veteran of civil rights.
But for those that just come to the blog, that will be there. And I don't know why it's got so many ads in it, but as you can see, you know, it's got the Google ads in there. Somebody clicks on those, you know, it generates revenue. So there you go. I think that's pretty much it. I don't believe that I left anything out. I will make other videos to show you how to submit your podcast from your blog to FeedBurner, because that provides a lot of tools, and it also allows you to go ahead and format your stuff to submit to iTunes if you want to put it on iTunes like some of the other platforms do. All right, and so, you know, this is just a way of showing you the free tools and stuff out there so you can save money but still have a pretty high quality podcast or broadcast and with a good distribution network. All right. Thank you for watching. This is Scotty Reed for Black Talk Media Project, Black Talk Radio Network. Remember, if this video was helpful to you, even if you do not plan to become a member of our network and subscribe to our services, you can make a small donation, any amount, large if you choose, by going to our network, click on donations, and you can click here. It also has the address of the nonprofit where you can send a money order. All right, thank you.